Nice. Thanks, Lloyd. Hey, guys. Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We are at Winter NAMM 2015 in Anaheim, California, talking to Jamie Gale from Cole Clark Guitars. Jamie, you guys have a cool new series of guitars all behind us here that have a new wood for you guys.
Yeah, American redwood that's being grown in Australia. So redwood's really hard to find here. There's a number of top luthiers in the world who are looking for redwood. They're literally cutting up tables, tearing down docks, trying to get old redwood because they can't get supply of it. It's a wonderful tone wood. And Cole Clark realized that 150 years ago, the botanical gardens in Australia planted stands of redwood. And that the tree is taken there and it's grown and we have access to it. As a matter of fact, not only are there stands in botanical gardens, but there have been trees planted in different areas around people's homes that are now 150 years old, very tall, and have actually become a bit of a safety hazard. And the trees have to be removed.
Because typically, like here, indigenous groups of redwoods, they're like a giant network.
And they become a big network, and they all hold each other up. It's a fantastic little community of trees. But there's single trees with nothing else around it that are very tall. There's literally a situation where our CEO from Cole Clark was there, and there's a tree on an angle like this leaning towards a police officer's house with his wife and his child inside, and the tree's gonna come down. And so we actually have to remove the trees at this point, and then we're actually have the great privilege of taking them and turning them into wonderful musical instruments.
Nice. So basically, American luthiers here are probably kind of pissed at you.
Yeah, I've been getting nasty looks as I walk by at this point. Yeah.
So we've got Lloyd playing kind of the flagship of this new redwood series, but this is an actual brand new model
it's
too.
A brand new model for us as well. So Cole Clark's always had a 1, 2, and 3 series in the Fat Lady and the Angel, but we've never made an Angel 3 before. And the 3 are all of these beautiful appointments that we're seeing here. The abalone blocks on the fretboard, in the waist, the rosette, the Grover Imperial tuners, the headstock fascia, the bound fretboard. It's a real presentation package, but it's only ever been available in the Dreadnought before, which we'll see beside Lloyd in this case. Now it is also available with a redwood top, which is new just for this show. But this is not only just a new wood combination, but actually the first time we've ever released an Angel 3, and already getting great response on our Facebook. And for the few who have seen it at this show, everyone's walking by and they're stopping and coming to see what is that wood.
Now, for people who haven't played a redwood-topped guitar before, how would you describe it, like in comparison to other woods they're more familiar with?
Sure, it's akin to cedar. It's a little bit warmer, not as toppy as a spruce would be, that we're a little more familiar with in that way. As far as Cole Clark is concerned, who's really been focused on Australian indigenous tone woods, although this tree is coming from Australia, it's really a little bit more of an American-sounding guitar to us than our typical Bunya Blackwood or Bunya.
Play with an accent.
It doesn't play with an accent. That's right. Well,
no,
it has an accent, but it's a little more drawl to it.
Back and sides on this guitar, is that rosewood?
That is Indian rosewood, and a fretboard is also ebony from India in this case. As a matter of fact, with Cole Clark, there's only in our entire line ebony and rosewood are and Sitka spruce are the only woods that we import, but we actually have African mahogany, we have redwood, we have blackwood, that are all species we think of from other parts of the world, but are actually grown and sourced in Australia.
Okay, now you guys are also doing some really cool stuff with preamps, and do you want to talk about the preamp in this one?
I always want to talk about the preamp in this one, absolutely. We pride ourselves in being able to provide a really natural, percussive acoustic guitar at loud concert volumes. Lloyd here is playing all sorts of massive festivals and such in Australia at loud volumes you wouldn't expect to be able to get an acoustic guitar to do, and doing things in a percussive nature and the attack that we just don't get from other pickup systems. And frankly, if you need a guitar to really sound like an acoustic guitar at a loud concert volume, this is the guitar to have. Is that too bold, Sean?
Kinda. No, just kidding. Let's hear Lloyd play it a little bit more, because Lloyd's a badass. say I told you he was a badass. Jamie, how much is this thing going for? And like, what's the range of prices for the whole line?
Sure. Cole Clark guitars sell between $1,899 to about $6,000 in the U.S. street prices. This particular guitar is right in the $4,000 range. I think the map here in the U.S. is $4,299.
Okay. Now, do you have stuff on this about this online yet?
We do. Yes.
Tell people where to go to read that stuff.
ColeClarkGuitars.com.
ColeClarkGuitars.com. Sweet. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Lloyd. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com. Thanks for watching.